Greetings, Capricorn, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Getting your rune for the energetic pass is Othala. This is your stable foundation on which you build your structure on. So this is foundation work, legacy work, challenges or blessings with legacy, inheritance, blessings, income. You could have received an inheritance recently. You could be focused on your legacy work or challenged or blessed with aspects of it. What's transitory versus what's perpetual, making sure you're leaving behind a healthy legacy, healthy paradigms. What is it that you want to leave behind, making sure that those aspects are healthy, balancing out a lot of those energies. So Capricorn in your energetic now is Dagas, gaining that clarity, being the epitome of this balance here, the center point of this dichotomy. This Dagas literally means day. This is transmuting night into day and day into night, vice versa. The extremes, right? And you are here in the center of this infinite clarity, of this hourglass tipped on its side, and you are transmuting, and like the temperance card in the tarot, where you're gaining like a lot of knowledge, you're changing, you know you'll never be the same, like the butterfly emerging from the chrysalis, knowing that with this gnosis with the G, right, you're not going to be the same again. Gnosis, like knowledge, this balance, this change that you're going through. And I think this is going to be in healthy ways. Regardless, you need to make sure that this is happening in healthy ways, because it'll obviously impact, what the mysteries are, what your initiation process will be like here in the future. Uncovering mysteries here in Perthel. This is the Gambler Cup. This is the initiation process of like a friendly competition, a board game, pregnancy, even a rite of passage. Take what resonates. It's like a risk-reward kind of situation also, where you start off coming out looking at the rune one way. You enter in the energy facing one direction, right? And throughout the process, you are going to shift and change and guide the energy to its best possible outcome, eventually making it there, but shifted a different direction slightly, having a different view, thus being initiated, having a different perspective. You're gaining more of this clarity, so through this clarity, it's helping you to take that energetic leap. Divine is holding out his hands, literally saying, hey, take that energetic leap. And I think once you do have this balance and go finish going through this change, remember, be patient with yourself, then you can take this energetic leap in very divinely guided ways here in your near future. So what's the influence of the now? Influence of the now is in novice. Novice it's like you're going down your divinely guided path, and now this log is blocking your path. You have to address that. That's like a need, constraint, or limitation that has to be met fully before you can continue down your divinely guided path. So with this balance and transmutation type of energies, this divine alchemy, this true alchemy, you're kind of looking at the balance of wants versus needs, limitations versus perceived and actual limitations, right? Are they fears? Are they justified? Things like that. And having those needs, constraints, and limitations met. Something could come up that tries to be a roadblock or something, but this is just you being able to transmute whatever this is on your path, all right, and turn it into what you need to. If this reading resonates, I invite you to explore a private session where we can go deeper into your path, your energy, and the guidance the runes are offering. When the runes speak, they open a doorway to your own inner wisdom, and these sessions can help you step fully into that clarity. Subscribing, sharing, or leaving a comment even supports this channel and helps more seekers like you gain the insight, the guidance, and the spiritual growth that they need. Thank you for showing up and for engaging and honoring your own journey. Together, we strengthen this circle of awakening and understanding. So for your advice right now is in this beautiful irreversible rune of Gibo, literally meaning gift. Gibo means gift. And this is the very stable energy as well, right? All the way around. This is like a balanced reciprocity. This is maybe receiving or giving divine gifts, right? So with that, you feel like maybe you can take that investment and take the energetic leap here. But this is celebrating your divine reciprocity, like the Two of Cups or like the Lover's card in Tarot, that balance of that give and take, harmonious energies, emotional flow, and that, yeah, that balance, like I said, of the reciprocity here. So that's at the center of Dagas even, right? So that's got that heart center there where that's your advice, like making sure that your reciprocity with divine source, with your energies, that they're all balanced, that you're stable in your give and take in your relationships, your divine gifts, everything is in order, you're all good to go there. That when that comes in the advice position, that would be that. Be open to receiving gifts as well. Be open to giving with gratitude. Always remember every time you've received something, and always forget every time you've given something, right? In the outcome of this energy is the beautiful rune of Manas. Manas is very, again, the lines when they go straight down, that's very grounding energy. This is grounded on both sides. This is one Wunjo clan flag, joy, bliss, pleasure, wonderful stuff, success after trials type energy. Seeing another one, whenever it's in this position or your near future, I see that as a joining of energies. This could be you saying yes to a divine partnership, a divine gift. Also here with Manas, we have the rune Dagas within it. So knowing that this adaptation, this understanding, this identity, Manas, the rune of mankind, is knowing about like what comes around, goes around, the nature of mankind, and having that greater sense of self-worth, identity, healthy aspects of like labels. Are labels even needed? Maybe an increase in status. Even take what resonates here and leave what doesn't, Capricorn. But I see you as like maybe adding to your clan, right? Like a beautiful gift. Like maybe this is a hearing of a pregnancy, right? You are learning of a pregnancy, or you like have a partner and then you have a pregnancy. Like you are going to be blessed with a pregnancy coming up around the corner, if that's what you're looking for. That could resonate for some of you out there. Please don't roast me too much in the comments below, but just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're going to get another card of clarity from the Celtic Spirit Oracle deck for Capricorn. The Celtic Spirit deck is a new deck here on this channel. It was recently gifted to me, and I am so thankful to get to use this. So the Celtic Spirit deck message for this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Divine. This is about fawn. Okay, the energy in this card is fawn. Beginnings, willingness, and opportunities. What a beautiful card for you to get. This is going to be great. I'm going to read you all about this card. Fawn was the first being I encountered when entering the world of the Fae, and became the first to put onto paper. She welcomed me with open arms. Trixkeli symbol on the circle is believed to be represented is believed to represent the important energies forever in motion, progress, and completion. Y'all, if I mispronounce that, please correct me nicely in the comments. Thank you. Everything is a never-ending cycle of the flow into one another, and when there's no start to finish, it just is. Fawn represents the welcome of new beginnings, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, and a new way of seeing life. Many worlds coexist within our own, and many reside there waiting to help us if we ask. We must allow ourselves to welcome new opportunities and keep our minds open to new things, even if it pushes the boundaries of our logical, left-brained thinking. We must learn to apply this way of truly seeing when approaching anything new for us to fully allow growth on any level, whether that be emotional, spiritual, or mental. So, Capricorn, entering into anything new can be overwhelming, stressful, even traumatic. However, the more we learn to understand things from a different viewpoint, or even just allow without understanding it all, the more we allow the change to occur. Change can happen whether we like it or not. But it always has the same outcome. It shifts us into different places where we have the opportunities to learn and grow. We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control our reaction to it. Or I would beg to say, our response, turning that reaction into a response. Everybody reacts. It's for how long you react that matters, and turning that into a response, okay? So the decision is always yours, but know this, even when you do not allow what is on the other side, there is always the possibility of it being a positive experience. So don't just doubt your capabilities of navigating your way through. By willing to accept the change and new ways of being, learning, and accepting, this is where the biggest opportunities are hidden. Wow. Namaste, Capricorn. Have a blessed and abundant week.